I am Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher 33. I'm going to get Gnostic on you today. As the trailer for my channel, I talk about breaking free of the matrix of illusion. And the heavily influential film series, The Matrix movies, are influenced by Gnostic themes. The theme that we live in a simulated reality and the true nature of humanity is in the hidden, it's in the spirit. The Gnostics believe that the world of matter is illusion and the world of spirit is the true nature of the human being. And the attachment to the world of matter is the desire for wealth, for power, for lust, for fame. These are the drives that keep humans pulled deeper and deeper into the world of the matrix, into the world of illusion. And I find I live in a paradox, as I still find living in the matrix, I have those drives. I have drives for wealth. I have drives for power and lust and fame or significance. But where I differ from the Gnostics, I believe that the human experience is all about going through this, all about going through these feelings and these drives and being driven by the lower nature and ultimately understanding that all of this can be taken away. All of the world of matter that we have any kind of affinity to, that can be all swept away from us. It can be swept away through time. At some point, this dense matter is going to decay and it's going to be nothing but dust in the wind, to quote Kansas. It's going to go back to the earth. And all of the drives of the ego, the desire for wealth and power and fame, they can all be taken away. They can all be swept away by chance in a moment of a change of fortunes. They can be swept away by the balance of justice. If we have gone after these worldly desires in a way that produces some kind of karmic imbalance, at some point the scales of justice will balance out, and that which we have attained in the material world will be taken away. But yet, like I said, I believe in this human experience and the practice of the fourth way, the Gurdjieff fourth way, which is being in the world yet not of the world, which is living life, being in this material world but yet not believing in it, and understanding its nature. And what I find is when we do that, or when I do that, then I gain some space. I get some space from these worldly drives, these worldly attachments, when I'm able to go into the realm of witnessing and reflecting. And when in that space, that opens up the connection to spirit, to the divine spark, what the Gnostics believe is the true nature that is beyond this world, that is here witnessing it and playing a part in creation, but is in fact something greater and something from beyond. And I've done videos on manifestation, the Western view of manifestation, and so much of what drives the desire to manifest are these material constructs, the desire for wealth, power, lust, or eros, if you will, and fame, significance. This is mostly what drives people to want to manifest a better life. And I don't think that's wrong in and of itself, but if we're attached so heavily, once again, to these mechanisms that keep us anchored in the matrix, then we'll ultimately be left with the emptiness. Even if we attain this, even when we fulfill these desires, if the fulfillment of desire was everything, then celebrities would be the happiest people on the planet, because they have all the worldly desires that anyone could ever dream of, and then some. But we hear stories of celebrities finding emptiness once they get there, and people committing suicide who have everything because they're missing something. There's an emptiness in them. An emptiness of source is what I take it as. And the other bit of manifesting is belief, and believing what we are worthy of. And again, this is the great paradox again for the warrior who is in the matrix, yet not of the matrix. As we want to have an impact on the world we're living in, which requires being able to show up and produce some kind of results that people who are stuck in this false reality, this illusion, can't deny, but yet not believing in it, yet not being attached. And it is hard to fucking do. I don't claim to be a master of this, I just claim to be a practitioner. And this is the perspective that I practice, again, of being in the world, yet not of the world. Having the human experience, but yet not being attached to the human experience. Going through the pain and the suffering of attachment, of the human experience, of the attachment to matter, and learning to let go. Learning to have faith, learning to trust, learning to connect with something higher that's part of us, something from beyond, and learning to let that guide my soul through the matrix of illusion. So with that being said, I'm going to end this transmission. Be strong, be well, my friends, and I will see you on the other side. Be well.